time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Yesterday, I did a reaction to a Dan Vasc video. Now, this was a duet. Dan was singing with a female vocalist by the name of Rehn Stillnight. She was fantastic. I loved her voice. I mentioned in the video that I had found out she was one of the singers or a lead singer in a symphonic metal band called Nocturna. I also mentioned, I'd like to hear a little bit more by this group Nocturna. I've never heard of them before. So from my reaction yesterday, I received this comment. The comment comes in from a YouTuber that goes by the name of ChrisO6719. And ChrisO writes this: Rehn is one of two vocalists in Nocturna, along with Grace Darkling. Nocturna is definitely worth reacting to. Suggest Daughters of the Night to start. So I thought, okay, I know that I just talked about them yesterday, but I got to hear something by this group. I was so taken by Rehn. What a fantastic voice. So I looked up the group Nocturna. Well, Nocturna records on a label called Scarlet Records, and they have a little bio about the group on their website. It says, Nocturna is the new Euro metal sensation focused on the duality of founder and front women Grace Darkling and Rehn Stillnight, both pictured in the beautiful artwork. And they have a little picture of the album, or at least the single for this particular song. Their powerful voices and charismatic personalities stand out on the whole record, each one with a very distinct tone. Daughters of the Night mixes gothic, symphonic, and power metal elements, alternating between fast and heavy, neck-breaking episodes and intense piano-oriented ballads. So this should be kind of interesting. A little bit of speed metal with some slowed down ballad music all in one song. I can't wait to hear this. The concept of duality is particularly noticeable in Nocturna's refined lyrics too, portraying some romantic, decadent, and Miltonian, I'm not sure what Miltonian means, landscapes. I'm assuming it's somewhere in Italy. Anyways, fasten your seatbelts. The journey to the end of the night is just about to begin. Okay, that's a great take to or intro to this song. Again, this is Daughters of the Night by Nocturna, and it includes Rehn Stillnight, who we saw yesterday with Dan Vasc, and another female vocalist by the name of Grace Darkling. Grace and Rehn, here we go. Okay, where do I start? Where do I start? Yeah, definitely metal. I mean, that drumming is what I always call machine gun drumming. And that, to me, is always a distinct sound within a metal song. At least that's my take. Then the guitars come in. And you got the bass and the lead guitar. And that just adds a lot more power to the song. And then Grace starts singing. And she's got a little bit deeper voice. So, yeah, so you can see the duality in the voices just in the beginning of the song. You know, Grace begins singing. It's a little bit more intense sounding. And then Rehn comes in and she's got that soprano voice, that more operatic voice. And the two fit so well together. And then when they get into the refrain, you can just hear the distinction between their voices. But they play off of each other so well. That is very heavy metal so far. So I'm waiting for the ballad part here. I'm wondering if this is going to slow down at all because it's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Let's keep on going. Okay, instrumental break. Instrumental break. Nice guitar solo. A little bit speed, but nice guitar solo, and it kind of fit into the song very nicely. But what kind of is getting me a little bit is each of the personnel playing their instruments, the drummer, guitar, bass guitar player, either they have masks on or they got their faces painted. It almost looks like masks, but the eyes look too much into the mask. I don't know, but that's kind of spooky to me. It's kind of spooky to hide their features behind those masks. There must be a reason for it. I'm not quite sure, but that's kind of thrown me a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, Grace is got great voice, but she's got a little bit of accent on her voice when she was singing. When I started it up again after when I first stopped it to give some input into the song, she's got a little bit of an accent. Now, this group is from Italy, so, you know, English is definitely not their first language. So, but it's kind of cool because she does have that little bit of a tinge of accent on her English as she's singing this song. When Rehn, she's like pure English on this thing, and she's hitting some really high notes as well. I just really love Rehn's vocals. She's really taking off on this song. I just really love how she's portraying it, and she's using her soprano, her operatic voice to enhance this song. But both female vocalists are very, very good, and they're very interesting to watch as well. I think their costumes they have on, their hair, just very interesting. I really like the look that they're portraying. Let's keep on going. that ending was kind of interesting. I got to the end and I'm going, I think this is the end of the song, and I pulled up and there's still like 50 seconds left on the song, and then they went into this kind of like almost a chanting portion, you know, where you've got monks chanting at the end here. That's kind of cool as well. But very much metal. I mean, this was really intense metal as far as my ears could hear. I'm not a metal person, so I don't know all the different metal bands that are out there and the different styles of metal. Like I said, I got into symphonic metal, really liked the female vocalist part of it, the operatic metal where they, you know, sound a little bit operatic. That was the type of metal I got into. So this is a little bit more heavier than what I'm normally used to. That was just really fast, really the drumming especially was and the drum was really good. I mean, he did some really good fills in there too. I mean, he wasn't just doing the machine gun all the way along. He was doing some good fills in there. But I think what took this song and you know, really brought it to light were the two female vocalists. They were both really, really good, and they really played off of each other. And then when they were singing together as a duet, you could really tell Rehn from Grace. You can just really tell the two, because Rehn has just got that really higher voice, and Grace has got that lower timbre in her voice, and they just played off each other so well. The guitarist was really good. I really liked the guitarist, especially when he did his guitar solo in the instrumental break. That was kind of a sweet guitar solo. It wasn't something that was like you know, at 100 miles an hour. It was fast, but it was a good played guitar solo. Bass player was good. Like I said, I really enjoyed the drummer. I thought the drummer was really good. The thing that really threw me off was their face. Now, like I said, I think the one person, I think it was the bass player, actually had his face painted. I think the drummer was actually wearing a mask, and I'm not sure about the guitarist. But I just think that's kind of, you know, I know it's their thing. You know, every group has to have a little bit of theatrics within their group. So, you know, the women were wearing really kind of leather type outfits, and the guys had their face masks on. So that was kind of the theatrical part of that group. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. And this is a group I'd like to hear a little bit more of. I've noticed they've got quite a number of other songs out there. I would love to hear a little bit of a ballad by them. I think with those two female vocalists, I think a ballad would be really sweet. I didn't really see a ballad in this song. This was metal all the way through, as far as like I said, my ears heard it. But I'd like to hear this group do a ballad. I think they would be just fantastic. These two females doing a slower type of, you know, love song. I think that'd be really kind of cool. Anyways, this is Nocturna. They're from Italy. Two female vocalists started the band. It was Grace and Rehn. And the song is Daughters of the Night. And I thought it was really fun to watch. If the video was really well produced as well. As the credits went through at the end, it showed who directed and produced this particular video. And I thought it was done very, very well. Very professional. So, I mean, all the way around they're a very professional group. And there's somebody that, you know, again, I'd like to hear a little bit more of. So, if you like this, you like Nocturna, hit that like button. That'd be really appreciated. If you have any comments about Nocturna, the song's Daughters of the Night, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated. Now I'm going to take a link to this video, which was the official video for Daughters of the Night, and put it into my description below. So if you want to watch it again without me stopping it and interrupting it, hit that link. It'll open up and play all the way through for you. I'm also going to put the channel that uploaded this video, put their link into my description below as well, so you might want to check out that link. And I think that was Scarlet Records, I think they're called. I think that's who uploaded this video. So, with that, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? We're playing all kinds of different music. Lately, I've been getting into these newer bands that are like self-produced or, you know, on smaller labels, and they're just starting out and doing some fantastic, marvelous music like Nocturna. This was an interesting song, interesting group, and, you know, first class. very first class. So why don't you go subscribe to Driving with Todd, go below this video, hit that subscribe button, and you'll make me very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. So I'm so glad that I played that Dan Vasc and Rehn Stillnight video yesterday, because that got me to Nocturna and a person commenting saying, hey, listen to Daughters of the Night. This was fun. Put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.